It's that time again for Dave's Daily Picks.
It is May 23rd, 2025, and this is the Dave's Daily Picks pod, which can be found on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and TikTok. I'm Dave Sellers, your host. This podcast is always free. No VIP, no to clubs. Just a guy that likes sharing his knowledge. And I'm red hot now, folks. Oof. I almost don't want to bet tonight because I don't want to ruin the streak. But of course, we're firing. I'm Dave's Daily Picks. 2-0 yesterday. We were supposed to go 3-0. We had 3 plays. But the Red Sox and Orioles were rained out. More on that later. But if you want to lock up your money for a while, buy Liberty futures. Buy. They're winning the WNBA again this year. And with all this commotion about the fever, it's just adding value, baby. All right, this is getting out a little bit later than normal. I got 3 plays for you today. All right, let's start off with NBA Eastern Conference Finals Game 2. Pacers are 6-point dogs, and the total set at 224.5. I'm a tad confused with this number, guys, honestly. The Pacers were 4.5-point dogs in Game 1. Did you watch Game 1? Pacers are clearly the better team. Clearly the better team. When things get tough for this Pacers team, they dig in. They don't quit. They have so much belief in themselves. I'm based in Indiana. I'm a Pacers fan, yes. But I've seen this team throughout the year pull off miracle after miracle after miracle. Eventually, the luck does run out. But I don't think it's tonight. They're going to be so free. And when things get tough for the Knicks, especially if they get a lead and they start to lose it, the psychological effects of Game 1 will show up. Knicks probably win this game. I really want the Pacers to win as a fan. But the Knicks probably win this game. And it's going to be tight. This Pacers team wants to win this series in as less games as possible so they can rest up for the NBA Finals. Pacers official play +6. Up next, WNBA. The Valkyrie are visiting the Sparks. The Sparks are 11-point favorites, and the total is set at 160.5. These teams have already played this year. They opened the season in San Fran, and the Sparks won handily 84-67 behind Kelsey Plum's 37 points. Injuries are an issue for both these teams in this game. For the Sparks, Ray Burrell, key contributor off the bench, out. Rakia Jackson, a starter and an absolute walking bucket, out. Cameron Brink, still not back from injury. Which, I want to talk about that. I'm kind of shocked with that whole thing. We need to hear some more on this. Because, good for her. She's out here doing all this modeling stuff. But, she's a baller. She's not just a pretty face. The Sparks need her. I want to know, we haven't really heard much about what's going on with that knee. All right, back to the game. For the Valkyrie, they are missing Tiffany Hayes. Hayes is a key starter for the Valkyrie, but only played 13 minutes in their win against the Mystics last time out. 11 points is too heavy. Valkyrie fell apart in the fourth quarter in their first game. If they don't, they cover the spread. The Sparks probably win, but 9 at most. Even though I do think Valkyrie's live to win this game outright with all the injuries. Official play, Valkyrie +11. Last play, we're going to use the play that got voided last night. Cedric Mullins over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs. But this will be for Game 2 tonight between the O's and the Red Sox. They're playing a doubleheader. Giolito is the pitcher for Game 2, and that's the matchup we like. Mullins is 8 for 13 lifetime against Lucas. Mullins is having a great year, 10 home runs. He's going to mash tonight against Lucas. And I really like the fact that he's going to get some at-bats in the first game and be real loose. Real loose. So let's recap here. We got Pacers +6. We have Valkyrie +11. We have Cedric Mullins over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs. I wanted to dabble, if this is for game 2 of their doubleheader, I wanted to do some more baseball today. But there's some great pitching matchups out there. Probably a lot of unders today. The issue is I'm running around today, and with baseball, you really got to dig deep, guys. Baseball is a hard sport to bet. I've been really hot. Don't just willy-nilly bet baseball. You really got to do your work. But I've been watching this Pacers all year. I know what this team is. And with the Valkyrie, they're a new team, but I know the WNBA, and I love the WNBA. If someone wants to hire me to be a WNBA content creator, let's talk. All right. This is Dave's Daily Podcast signing off. You can find us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, TikTok, and as always, Twitter X at Dave's Daily Picks, and our website, davesdailypicks.net. All right, folks. I'll catch y'all later. Remember, bankroll managers is key. DMs are open for any questions, and comments are open too. And if anybody wants to become a sponsor or wants to do any sort of collaboration, hit me up. All right, you guys have a great week, great Friday. Let's continue the winning week. Out.